Hey guys, welcome back to the TSL. You're listening to Vaul and sMi.fonger. We're just doing another game on the TSL weekend tournament, and without further ado, I'll just get straight into the game. So, 3, 2, lobby. It's up now. So once again, this game is between Smuft, who's the red Protoss at the top left on Longinus, and BRAT-OK, who's the Terran player in brown down at the bottom. And I've got Fonger here with me, who does not know too much about these players, but probably a little bit more than I do. What was it you said to me before, Fonger, about these two guys? One of them's Russian, is that it?
I think BRAT-OK is a Russian Terran player. I think he's not as well known as the top three, like Android, EX, and he's the other one, Applicant. But I know he's a very good Russian Terran. And Smuft, I don't know much about him, apart from that there was a replay of him on Reverse Temple, I think. Quite a cool game on TL.net recently. Well, not so recently, probably a few months back now. But
name rings a bell.
That, not a lot I know about. Yeah.
Okay, well, just to remind people, we're in Game 2 of the recent weekend tournament for the TSL, and Brat actually took out Game 1. We saw a proxy rush from Smuft, which didn't do too well, and then we saw a Reaver, which didn't do too well either, and he followed up with carriers, and by then Brat had just built up too big an economy, and his push was able to take out Smuft's third base and really stay in the lead. So with that in mind, we're now on Longinus, which is a very different kind of map. Looks like Smuft is not going to go for a proxy this time, and looks like Brat is not going to go for a wall in either. So both players looking fairly standard, not going to try anything special. But yeah, just straight up plain sailing by the looks. Is there anything you'd like to say about Longinus in regards to Terran versus Protoss that you think is a good thing to keep in mind when sort of all other things are equal?
Yeah,
sorry,
early
hold that thought.
On the ramp. Yeah, go on.
Hang on, Fogger. Looks like we're going for a 14 Nexus. 14 Nexus for Smuft, so hold that thought. So with that in mind, Protoss going 14 Nexus on this map, what do you think? Brat's about to scout this, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing that Brat didn't go for the wall in. He's getting his scout out there pretty quick, so he could respond with a quick bunch of Marines, possibly a bunker. But yeah, we'll see.
So, Gateway now going down, and we're going to see it in the simulator, but yeah, with Brat scouting this, he's really got a few different options, I think. I mean, as you said, he could bring in the Marines straight away. When I see this thing as a Terran player, I like to just go in with a double factory, or even like a Marine rush or something, with with medics and stuff as well, even. But yeah, it's hard to say. I think the kind of response you pull to this depends on how quick your scout is. Is that how it works? Oh, look, we've got the SUVs heading out now, so yeah, I think we can see what's going to happen, can't we?
Yeah, that's my favourite counter to 14 Nexus. If you scout it soon enough, then you can just send out a bunch of SUVs with your first Marine or two, try and get that bunker up, take down the Nexus, and if you do take it down, then you've got a pretty significant lead. So yeah, we'll see how well this does.
That's right. That Zealot is only just being built there by Smuft, and the Nexus is now up. And there's the bunker now. The bunker is nicely placed just to cover the exit of the choke point, as well as in range of the Protoss. We've got the probes coming in now, and the probes are going to look to take out the Marine before it can get into the bunker. Yes, the Marine's taken out, but with the second Marine coming in. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Yeah, he's going to make it. Yeah, finally. Marine just makes it into the bunker in time. So that Marine, that bunker's just going to be able to shoot at the Nexus, and it looks like this 14 Nexus is not going to pay off. Indeed, and
Brat's first Vulture on the way up now. He didn't go for the machine shop, he just wanted to get that Vulture out there as soon as possible.
Quite right, maybe anticipating Maybe anticipating the fact that because Smuft knew that he'd been scouted, he wanted to go for a Zealot straight away, just to get some units out as soon as possible, and Brat responding to that, of course, with a Vulture just to shoot at the Zealot, but also at the probes, as you said. I think this is... Obviously, Brat is going to be set back a bit by the fact that he's had to use these SUVs. I'd really want to be returning home right now, but yeah, we've actually... Brat, I don't know, I've seen a lot of players return home at this point, but Brat looks like he's just going to keep up the pressure and stay with the SUVs. I mean, would you be sending your SUVs at home at this point, or do you think there's a good chance of inflicting damage, or what?
I think he took out quite a few probes before. He may be trying to end it right now with just an all-in push, but either way, I think he's ahead. He can afford to lose these SUVs and still be ahead after that opening, so yeah.
Yeah. I was watching a game, I think it was on the MSL, between Light and I think it might have been Jangby or somebody like that. And what I saw there, or it might have been Kel, Light countered him just by doing that, but as soon as he'd taken out the Nexus, he immediately returned home, and I guess that's just because that was all he felt like he needed to. He couldn't actually end it right there by sending in the SCVs, and that could have been a wiser way to go. But again, I don't find myself in this situation too much, so I'm not too sure. So we've got a bunker going down at BRAT space just to allow him to get a command center in straight away, by the looks.
Yeah, I think once you've taken down the Nexus with the bunker, then the purpose of that entire push is basically done what it was supposed to do, so you can back off. So yeah, like you said before, it may have been more advantageous for him to have retreated right away. I think he may have gotten a bit overconfident there with his push in there.
But as you said, he is ahead regardless, because the Protoss player has really been set back by that loss of the Nexus. A lot of minerals down the drain. Interested that he didn't keep a Marine behind just to salvage a little bit of worth out of his bunker, but I guess he thought that wasn't really going to achieve very much. We've got we've got this bunker at home fairly safe. Only this one Dragoon trying to manage. Got mines being researched in this tank, so Brett looks like he's in a good position. But yeah, mines being researched, that Dragoon's gone down. Just in terms of units, I mean, Smuft is trying for the Nexus again. At this point, he's probably not going to be under attack a second time. He's just behind. Just in terms of like getting back in the game for Protoss, what do you reckon Smuft needs to be focusing on here, just to come back from that?
Well, I think by seeing the bunker there, when his forces approached the Terran base, he could tell that he was pretty much certainly going for a fast expansion. I think he's managed to get his Nexus up now slightly before the command center, so I guess he just needs to make sure that he's not vulnerable to any kind of push soon and try to go for the third base once he's safe. He just needs to be comfortable.
I'm just looking at the robotics facility going down, and also looking at the Vulture that Brat has got over on the ramp just to the southeast of Smuft's natural expansion. I think he might be looking to just put out a bit of a distraction there and move in the Vulture for some kills, and also, importantly, to scout. And once he sees that robotics facility, he'll know what Brat is looking at doing. Other than that, yeah, looks like we've got, yeah, this is good. Just got a mine going down on the ramp and another mine going down at the mineral only, and I think we'll see a third mine going down if he's got one. He's got